So you got the battle pass, cool. And then you unlocked the AN-94. Go outside, please. And now you're watching this video to see what you could do with this overhyped pea shooter. Well, let me tell you something. You came to the right video, guys. This is a class that we're going to make so overpowered, even your grandmother could go ahead and get a nuke with this thing. The AN-94 overpowered class setup. Alright, so you want the class, guys? I got the class. It's simple. Step one, you want to put overpowered in the... Sorry, snap. That's wrong. That's how to make overpowered YouTube titles. Yeah, sorry, moving on. Step one, slap on the AN-94 factory X438mm barrel. That is such a long name for a barrel, but it does the job and it does it with pride. Now this thing is going to give you damage range, it's going to give you bullet velocity, and it's going to give you recoil control. Now you might think like, oh well, why should I go ahead and use that, Nick? Well, because it's going to make kids cry at long range and rethink all of their life decisions that led them to die at this exact moment in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where they died to someone with the username user14829828468512889 in a long range gunfight. That's why. Bam, dead. He rethunked it. Don't pay attention to all the bullets I missed. Next off, at step number 2, you want to go ahead and throw on the laser tac laser. Now this is really just because we want ADS speed. We don't care about anything else with this. I mean, it's cool, it gives you aim walking steadiness, it gives you aiming stability as well, but we really want that aim down sight speed. We want to be able to aim down sights as fast as possible to go ahead and make people just make them die, alright? But the main thing you want to use a laser for is to make yourself the target, to get all those little whiny campers out of the corners. Trust me, guys, it works. It's like throwing a bone at the floor and watching all the poodles come running. Like, yeah, your laser is going to be the bait, and all the enemies who are camping are going to come running to your gun, and you're going to mow them down like a bunch of sheep, and it's going to work. Step number 3, guys, unfortunately, man, we gotta throw on an optic on this class. It doesn't work if we don't have an optic. The GI mini reflex is what you guys want to use. It still gives you the fastest ADS speed, even though it takes it away compared to all the other optics. And the reason I say don't use the iron sight on this gun, it's an ugly iron sight. You don't want to use it. So make sure you guys are using the GI mini reflex. I mean, there's other ones you could definitely use as well, like maybe like the Solo Zero optic mini reflex. I mean, whatever, use what you gotta use, but this one right here is definitely the one that I recommend using to keep your gun nice and light still. At step number 4, guys, you want to go ahead and throw on my favorite old little Murky. And if you guys don't know what that is the underbarrel Merc Grip. I gave him a name, Murky. Like, come on, dude, that's his name. He does the job, dude. It gives you hip fire accuracy, which is nice in case people try to rush you up close and get you from the back, but it also gives you hip fire control, which is even nicer, so you guys could actually work at those longer distances and not worry about your gun kicking up so much. So definitely go ahead and throw on the Merc Grip. And at the final step here, the last attachment on this entire list, man, you want to... Someone once told me, I'll tell you guys this. Someone once told me a nice little stippled grip tape never hurt anyone. So I was like, you know what? Well, you're definitely wrong, dude. You're not right whatsoever. It does hurt people. Who? The enemies. That's who you're going to be hurting. So throw on that stippled grip tape, get that sprint to fire speed, start hurting the enemies before they could hurt you, and it also gives you ADS, which is really nice to throw on this gun as well. So make sure that is the class setup you guys are using for the AN-94. It does some wonders. You could take off the tac laser and throw on the monolithic suppressor if that is something you guys are into, definitely, especially for Warzone. It does the job, it works, and that's it. And yeah, anyways, guys, so there it is, my top 5 attachments for the AN-94 so far. Use it, abuse it, and do what you gotta do with it. Peace. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications turned on, because it kind of helps me out a lot, and I would really appreciate it. Alright, bye-bye now. This was a weird video, but it works.